All right, this is too American for us not to check it out.
Here we go, boys. It's sale time. Sale time. Let's go.
There goes a toaster. It's a toaster. All right, well, I already know the answer to this, but how was your list for today, sir?
Poopy.
Poopy. Alex is going to bid on this Enclave. There's no way we're going to be able to buy it for what we need to pay for it. Somebody's already started at $4,000. We want to sell it at $4,000. Yeah, Alex is walking away all sad and lonely and stuff. And hopefully nothing blows up. I didn't see this Corvette out there, so bonus Corvette. It must be the Jeepathon day here at auction. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Wranglers sitting out here today. Jeepathon? Is that what they do, the sales slogan? Jeepathon, marathon with the Jeep selling season. It's close to that. I'm close. Put it down in the comments. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what the word is, but when Jeep has the big sale, I think it's Jeepathon. That doesn't sound right though. That's not right. That sounds stupid. It's not Jeepathon. It's not Jeepathon. All right, let's check this Jeep Cherokee. It is not a Grand Cherokee. It's just the Cherokee. And it is the smaller version, and it's 2018. It's got 89,000 miles on it, and the outside looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to need some tires pretty soon. Oh, we got some dingers. Actually, it's not very good. It's got hit right there. That's weird. Somebody just take a baseball bat to it? Just hit it right there? Because if there's a car coming in to hit it, it would have hit all down here too, but it didn't. It just hit up here. So that's either a pole or a mailbox. That's mailbox. That's a mailbox. Check this out around. Yep, outside body overall looks pretty good. All right, here's that little Jeep. Trying to start 13.5. No bids yet. Dropped down $13,000. 12.5. 12.5. All right, dropped all the way down to $8,000. We got bids coming in now. Inside. Ooh, gross. Dirty stuff just piled up down there. Oh, see, this will be a nightmare to detail with all these crevices. Hey, like there's gunk in everything. Oh, nasty. Okay, just keep that in mind when we're looking at it. And I touched it with my hand too. So, you know what? You keep this. There you go. All right, so we'll check it out. See what the dealer's gonna pay for it. We got one bid, $8,000. All right, it's gonna roll out. We're still bidding on it. All right, it brought $8,000. It rolled out. It's that Jeep way down there. Brought $8,000. No sell. Said it needs $11,000. I think Alex is bidding on that car. Let's see. I think he's got him. Yep, we're number one. He sold it for $1,900. Well, we got it. Yeah, our bidder number's number one. So he said sold $1,900 to bidder number one. That was us. All right, so this Jeep right here, this one is going to be one we're going to continue to pay attention to. So we saw this Jeep 3 months ago pop up at this auction. It no sold for a couple weeks, I think, and then we didn't see it. And now last week it popped up and is back here. So what most likely happened to this Jeep is that they tried to sell it at this auction, didn't bring enough money, ended up no selling a bunch of times. So it's like, you know what, we can take it to a different auction, it'll bring more money there. Turns out it didn't. Or in the case of that dealership, maybe they took it back to their dealership and tried to retail it to the customer. Either way, they couldn't sell it, whether it be wholesale or on their lot, and now it winds up back here. So we're just going to continue to watch it. I know it brought $21,000 last week, and they no sold it again. They put it on an if bid, which means they try to get the deal done after the sale, but they put that one on if bid, and it's back here again. So it no sold, and now they're going to try to run it again to see if that magical buyer that wasn't here last week shows up this week. I don't know what really a lot of these franchise dealers are thinking when they're running through cars like this, but it happens, and it happens a lot of times during a downtrend in the market. We'll see it after tax time regularly, and then you look at like around Christmas time. We'll see it then when wholesale prices are really falling off a cliff, which is where we're in the midst of right now. That's what you'll see. Lots of no sales and a lot of dealers holding on for that magical dealer that's going to pay up, that magical bidder that's going to pay up, and that magical bidder doesn't exist. Selling in the auction world, first money, best money means the first time that you run a car, that's probably going to be the most money that you're going to get on it. That's the case with that Jeep. All right, so I got a buddy right here. He is checking on this car, but it won't crank. So what we have around this auction are these big jump box, power packs, whatever you want to call it. You need help. All right. Oh, it's staying. So to do this, we just hook red on red and black on black, and hopefully nothing blows up, but I think we'll be good. All right, we turn the jump box on. We just got this power pack. Now he is going to crank it. Boom, and it's ready to go. And it sounds a little rough, but this is what we have to do at these dealer auctions. They usually have a bunch of these carts just lying around everywhere. Sometimes they have literally just a massive battery that's hooked to like a dolly, hand trucks, and you move it around the lot, and that's what he's doing right there to get his car cranked. But the trouble comes in when a car dies in the middle of the lane. Then they have these little handheld jump boxes that they run around, but it's really frantic when that happens. I'm sure you've seen it on some of our other videos, but whenever a car dies in lane, it's a bad thing, because they got to keep these cars moving, and these auctioneers, they're speaking so fast, they don't want to take a break. They want to keep going, sell, and so they have to really freak out and get these cars cranked once they die. And we're dealing with used cars here, used cars that a lot of times people didn't want, so they were trading them in, they're getting rid of them, so there's going to have problems. These cars at the auction, they're going to have problems. So it happens more often than I would like to admit, that these cars just die when they're going through the lane. I want to thank Helix for sponsoring today's video. Now let's dive into something that we all cherish, and that's quality sleep. Everybody's different, and Helix knows that. So they made a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. I personally am a side sleeper that likes a soft mattress. Based on my results, Helix matched me with their Helix Sunset mattress. You can personalize your mattress even more by adding the Glacial Tech cooling cover, which keeps you cool and comfortable while you sleep. What I like most is how easy it is to order online versus going into a store. The mattress comes rolled up in a box and is super easy to set up yourself. If it makes you nervous to buy something you haven't tried, Helix has a 100-night sleeping trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure that you love it. Unlike other brands, Helix mattresses do not contain fiberglass, which can be harmful to your health. Plus, Helix mattresses have a 10-year warranty, and they offer financing options and flexible payment plans. You can click the link below or go to helixsleep.com to get 20% off your Helix mattress, plus 2 free pillows. Remember, when it comes to quality sleep, Helix has your back. You can click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/carquestionsanswered to get 20% off your Helix mattress. All right, this is too American for us not to check it out. Look at that grill. Anyway, we'll look at this. It's a 2018 Rubicon. It's got 109,000 miles on it. It was very blue until the plants decided to have sex all over the hood. There you go. So anyway, it's got a nice little design. You know what? I don't like that. That's a glorified sticker. I don't like that at all. Yeah, the mountain thing's too much. Overall, the body though looks good. I don't think this was used for any kind of off-roading. It's there's no dents, dings, and Jeeps should have dents and dings. That's what they should do. Anyway, and it says as is, so maybe transmission, maybe motor issue. So just know that whenever we're checking it out. All right, here's that Rubicon. Trying to start at $25,000. They're selling it as is. No bid so far. Drop down $24,000. Dropped it down $22,000. Still no bidders. Still no bidders. $22,000. Inside, 6-speed. That's good. I like that. Top looks good. I think these are seat covers. So I bet the seats are probably rough. Usually that's the reason why you see seat covers on this. But anyway, we will check this out. Looks like it's pretty good overall, and we'll see what a dealer will pay for this today. Down $21,000. Drop down $20,000. Still don't think he's got any numbers. Down to $19,500. Still dropping it down. Still no bids. All right, we got a bid. It's $16,000. It's rolling out. We got one bid at $16,000. It's rolling out. They only got one bid, $16,000, and put on a phone call. Oh, here's a good one for us to check. There's some pressure washing happening over there, so sorry about the noise. But this is a 2017 Z71. It's got 130,000 miles. So when you're looking at these numbers, this is the run number. This is what they'll call when this run through the auction. This is the year 2017. These are the miles, 130,000. But this is a good one for us to check. It's got the Rhino, whatever this is. I guess this is for the lights. Yeah. There you go. Looks really good on the outside. It's a LTZ. Outside body looks really good. I think there was some paint that you could see fading up there on towards the roof and the hood or whatever. But other than that, looks fantastic. All right, here's the Z71. Trying to start at $20,000. No bidders yet. Drop down $19,000. All right, inside looks almost as good as the outside does. Yeah, it's been cleaned up. This is how, all right, franchise dealers, this is how a car should look like when you're bringing them to the auction. You're going to get more money just from cleaning it up. Just a little bit. This is not a perfect detail, but you can tell that they spent some time, they spent some money cleaning it up, and because they did that, it's going to bring more money. So we'll check it out. Z71, 130,000 miles. I would imagine they're pretty close. Down to 18.5. We got bids coming in now. Up to 15.1. 15.5. 15.7. Up to 16,000. All it takes usually is one bidder, and then you got everybody piling in. We get somewhere up to around 19,000. Nope. Stopped at 18,400. Put on a phone call. 18,400. Put on a phone call. Yeah, and I missed this one too. This one's a rerun. We saw this a couple weeks ago too. So lots of reruns. Dealers, let go of your cars. What did he say? They made an announcement a few weeks ago. Said, this is not a parking lot. Sell your cars. This is not a parking lot. It's becoming a parking lot. Sell your cars. Dealers, Mark's moving down. Get with it. All right, I want to check this one. This is a 2013. It's a Highlander hybrid. It's got 214,000 miles. So what's interesting is it's a hybrid, and it's got this many miles, and typically you don't see a lot of hybrids show up at these auctions with that many miles because the batteries have already been destroyed at that point. And a lot of times when they're running that many miles, it's not worth it to even replace the batteries because the batteries cost so much. So it's interesting. This battery's lasted a long time, and overall it looks like it's in very good shape. It's limited. Now we'll see Prius with a ton of miles, but we don't see a lot of this. We don't see a lot of like your Ford Escape hybrids. You don't see a lot of Honda Accord hybrids with this many miles show up at the auction because the batteries just don't last and it costs too much to replace them. So anyway, we'll check this one and see what it brings. I would assume not a whole lot because a lot of these dealers know the same thing that I do. Overall body though looks pretty good. Somebody took care of it, so that might be a telltale sign that the battery has been replaced. It's because someone probably garage kept this. They kept up the maintenance. They put good tires on it. They kept it nice, meaning that when the battery was starting to deteriorate, they probably replaced it. So yeah, that would be my assumption on this one. All right, here's the Highlander. Trying to start at $9,500. No bids. Drop down to 9,000. Drop down to 8,500. Still no bids. All right, inside. Yep. As you would expect, somebody took care of this car. I mean, look at the back seats. That's fantastic. Looks like they haven't even been sat in. Can't really see the one behind the driver's side all that good. Oh, I see the camera. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Yeah, this is a nice car. I take it back. I bet it will actually still bring some good money because of the shape that it's in. It's overall it's a nice car. It's got high mileage, but it's a nice car. All right, all the way down to $5,000. We got a bid coming in now. One bid at $5,000. Still no bids, so we're at $5,000. It's going to roll out. We're still trying to get bids. Just one bid. Got $5,000. Put on a phone call. The auctioneer said, I wouldn't put any gas in that Highlander. That means they're really falling apart. It's probably going to be a no sale. All right, Alex is going to bid on this Enclave. There's no way we're going to be able to buy it for what we need to pay for it. Somebody's already started at $4,000. We want to sell it at $4,000. Yeah, see Alex is walking away all sad and lonely and stuff. Smiling, shaking his head. Yep, that's what could have been. Prices are too high, even for us. All right, so we'll check this out right here. So that Jeep, we saw it's no sell, right? This right here was a no sell last week. It was a no sell like 3 or 4 weeks before that. So more no sell right there. Then we got the Chevy Trax that's right here. What's that, man? Got the Chevy Trax that's right here. It was also a no sell last week and the week before that. So we're seeing that happen more and more and more right now. All these no sales going through these auctions. These dealers, they have no appetite to bid. And really, the franchise dealers, they're kind of stuck because they traded for these vehicles. I mean, that Jeep was months ago, but they traded for them in a market that was a lot higher than the market is right now. So they have to basically decide, okay, let's cut our losses and just dump it. And that's a hard decision to make when you're deciding, looking at this this Jeep that's sitting here. They're like, okay, well, it doesn't cost me anything to just let it sit here and run it again next week. Why would I just immediately sign up for a $4,000 or $5,000 loss right now when maybe next week it'll bring a little bit more money? And that's what they're thinking about when they're on the block deciding if they want to let go of it or not. I understand it's hard to let go of a car and just say that, okay, we're just going to take this loss on it and we're going to take it this week. It's a difficult decision to make, but they got to make it. They got to get rid of them or they're going to keep losing money week after week after week. All right, I know just from the outside, this is probably the cleanest Honda Pilot I have ever seen. This thing was detailed, the headlights look good, but the reason why I say it's got 212,000 miles. Oh, the inside's rough. Okay, we'll get that in a second. But the outside, the dealer who is selling this actually took some time and shined it up. Maybe they heard one of my videos and said, you know what? You will get more money out of your car if you just freaking clean it up. So they might have done that with this one. All right, here's that Pilot. Dropped it all the way down to 1,000. Actually, yeah, I mean, they clean this good. I mean, you can polish a turd as just as much as they have. I'm not saying this car's a turd. It's a Honda Pilot. It's probably a good car, but there you go. It's got a rip in the seat. Anyway, overall, it looks good. It's been cleaned up, but then again, we would have probably a completely different story about this vehicle if they hadn't cleaned it up. It'd be like, oh, this is gross. There's nastiness. It's got 212,000 miles. Why would you even look at it? But now instead, we're like, oh, this is the cleanest Honda Pilot I have ever seen with 212,000 miles. Good job, franchise dealer. This is what you should be doing, and this is how you get more money for your vehicle. All right, we're gonna watch this and see what it brings. Did I tell you what it was? 2004 Honda Pilot, 212,000 miles. There you go. So on the cheaper cars, they'll just start them out really low and just run the numbers up to $2,000 already, real fast. All right, it's rolled out. We're still bidding on it. Up to 2022. All right, we're up to 2,400. They got $2,400 on it. They sold it. Sold the Honda Pilot for $2,400. I didn't see this Corvette out there. So, bonus Corvette. It's a 2003. It's got 46,000 miles. Try to start at 25,000. It looks nice. Dropped down to $15,000. We got bids coming in. All right, up to 16,000. Then they popped it up to 17,000. It's going to roll out. They're still bidding on it. Up to 18,000 now. All right, they popped it up to 19,000. It rolled out. Still bidding on it. Up to $19,000. All right, brought $19,000. They sold it. $19,000. They sold it. So there's one of the drivers here at the auction. Always gives me a hard time. He asked me, said a bunch of the guys were getting together after the auction and playing a pickleball tournament. And he knows that I busted my ankle from pickleball. He only knows that from, I haven't said it out here talking to anybody, but I said it on one of my videos. So he caught it on the video and now is busting my chops about it in real life. So this is where the YouTube meets reality kind of thing. Cause I don't really know. I mean, I'm talking to this little box. I'm about tried to pull the camera out to turn it around to show it to you. I've been out in the heat too long. All right, well, I already know the answer to this, but how was your list for today, sir?
Poopy.
Poopy. There's not a lot of cars here, so car dealers not selling, so there's not any trade-ins here for us.
No, not really.
So you get to take a break here in the 90+ degree air off the asphalt. It was like 40 degrees like a week and a half ago, and today it's 90.
With the wind blowing as well.
Yeah, wind's not blowing today though.
I wish it was.
Yeah. It's too hot. That it's been nope. All right, so just because I'm seeing them, wind. All right, and it's back here again. So